Once we've created our GemWin object, we now want to start working with graphics and processing graphics so we can see them in the GemWin object. How we tell Gem to start processing graphics is we start making render chains to work with. The top of every render chain has to have the Gemhead object. So I go to the Put menu, Object, type Gemhead. So this basically tells the computer there is going to be a list of graphical objects connected to me to start processing. Gem starts processing these objects in a top-down order. Anything that's underneath the Gemhead first gets processed first, the next object gets processed second. We have to tell, though, Gemhead to turn on or off, or basically it tells Gem to start processing this render chain or not. And we do that by sending it a 1 or a 0. 1 for on, 0 for off. We can send it a 1 or a 0 by sending it a toggle and connecting the toggle to the Gemhead render chain. Now I need to add some graphics to process or to see in the Gem window, and the first object I'm going to add, it's called a GeoShape object, and I'm going to add a square. So I'll go back to my Put menu, Object or Apple or Control 1, and I'll write square. And I'll connect this to my Gemhead. So I need to turn my Gemhead on to start rendering. Off, you'll see it disappears. So when I turn it on, it renders the square. Off, I can't see the square. I can change the size of my square by putting a number box and go to play mode, and if I move up, my square will get bigger or smaller. If I add another render chain here, I'm actually going to go to edit mode, select my render chain, edit, copy, and then edit, paste. Now the thing about Gem, it will paste exactly on top of itself. So be careful to remember that you've pasted something on top of it, because if you paste on top of itself and forget about it, sometimes it won't work properly. So anytime you copy and paste something, remember to move it as I did there. Except this time I don't want a square object, I'm going to put the triangle. Now, and I have to turn my render chain on. Okay, we can't see the triangle object yet because it was underneath the square. If I turn the square off, I can see the triangle. Turn them both off, I can't see anything. Turn the square on, I can see the square, and off the triangle.